Welcome back. Still in the spirits of Christmas. He's jolly, he's got a big beard, and he flies around the world in one night. But the Santa Claus we know today is a mashup of history, advertising, and folklore. Let's uncover the true story of Saint Nick. 1. Saint Nicholas, the real-life hero. Our story begins not in the North Pole, but in the 3rd century in modern-day Turkey. Saint Nicholas was a bishop known for his incredible generosity, especially towards the poor and children. The most famous legend is that he secretly threw bags of gold coins down a chimney to help a poor man marry off his daughters. That's where the dropping gifts down the chimney idea comes from. 2. Sinterklaas, the Dutch connection. When Dutch immigrants came to America, they brought their tradition of Sinterklaas, pronounced Sinterklaas. This figure was based on Saint Nicholas, arriving on a steamboat, wearing a bishop's robes, and giving gifts on December 5th. This Dutch tradition is the direct ancestor of our American Santa Claus. 3. Washington Irving and the Night Before Christmas. The image of Santa started to crystallize in the early 19th century. In 1809, Washington Irving, author of Rip Van Winkle, described a portly, pipe-smoking St. Nicholas flying in a wagon. But the biggest shift came in 1823 with Clement Clarke Moore's poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, or The Night Before Christmas. This poem gave us the 8 reindeer, the sleigh, the twinkling eyes, and the chubby and plump description that defined Santa for generations. For Coca-Cola didn't invent him, but a popular myth is that Coca-Cola invented Santa's red suit. Not true. Santa had been depicted in red and other colors for decades before. However, the iconic Coca-Cola advertisements by artist Haddon Sundblom, starting in the 1930s, largely popularized and standardized the warm, friendly, red-suited Santa we know globally today. 5. The North Pole home. The idea of Santa living at the North Pole wasn't fully established until the late 19th century. Political cartoonist Thomas Nast often drew Santa living at the North Pole, creating a magical, distant workshop that captured the public's imagination and cemented Santa's permanent address. So from a Turkish bishop to a global icon, Santa's journey is truly magical. Subscribe to my YouTube channel because the more you know, the wiser you become. Join us next time for more amazing, interesting facts. See you.